Hello everybody, this is GamerGar. Welcome back to another video of Stardew Valley. For today's video, I'm going to show you my best attempt at spring. So there's a couple of goals for this video. The first is to make it into Skull Cavern and get down to floor 100 before summer. The second goal is to make 250,000 gold while I'm in spring. I can use any method that I wish, excluding glitches of course, and game exploits. This challenge also goes out to all Stardew Valley content creators. So if you are a Stardew Valley content creator and you have happened to come across this video, try to challenge yourself, see how much money you can make in spring and see if you can get for 100 in the Skull Cavern. And if you can do that, or if you can't, post your attempt in the comments below. You're free to put in a link to your video so other people can see how well you did. So let's jump into the video and let's have some fun. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so when Stardew Valley content is released, which is every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday, and we also do live streams every Friday at 9 o'clock British Standard Time, you will be notified. As you can see, the channel has now tons of Stardew Valley content for you to enjoy. It was the first day of spring, let the challenge begin, so I pick up my usual 15 parsnip seeds. I'm going to cut down some trees here, I'm going to make a chest and I'm going to plant my parsnip seeds today. Once I finish all that, I'm going to scour the map to get as much forageables and fibre as possible. The main tactic I'm going to be using in spring myself is going to be strawberries plus tea saplings. And they're going to make me tons of money. So I got lucky enough with forageables here. I got a leek of dandelion, I also got an artifact, a few artifacts actually. I'm going to give those into Gunther. That's going to complete a quest which will get me a nice 250 gold. It's not a whole lot of money at the start of the game, but it is important to get that fiberglass rod super early. Onwards we go, running around the map collecting fibre. We're going to go to Pierre and we are going to purchase potato seeds. And the reason why I'm purchasing seeds so early is because I want to get my farming level up as quickly as possible. So I'm giving Caroline the usual daffodil because we want to get her to 2 hearts to get the tea sapling recipe. I spend the rest of the day scourging the farm for fibre. At the end of day 1 we get our level 1 foraging so we can make spring wild seeds, and on day number 2 we do just that. I make 20 spring wild seeds, I plant those and I water those, and now I'm going to run down to Willy to see if I can pull up tons of fish to get lots of money. So this is just a fishing tutorial and we pulled up the herring there along with other fish. I get bubbles, so I get really lucky and I get loads of fish today. I also go up into the lake area with my lovely starter rod and I pull up tons of fish. On day number 3 I sell all the fish I got to Willy. I reach 1800 gold, I purchase the fiberglass rod immediately. And now we tackle the harder catfish with that. And I got really lucky today and I pulled up loads of catfish out of the water. Finished up with level 5 fishing, so we're going to get the perk where fish is worth 25% more. Day number 4, I water all the crops, and it is taking a lot longer now to water crops because there's a lot of things to water, but we're not going to stop there. I make more spring wild seeds, I plant those. I have 98 gold at the moment, so I'm going to spend all of today fishing. Day number 5, we got a rainy day, the parsnips are ready to go. We can enter the mines, but we're not going to go to the mines today because it's raining. Instead, we are going to tackle the catfish again. So I get a backpack upgrade today, and the reason why I want the backpack upgrade is because I keep throwing away stuff from the fishing, so I'm actually losing money by not having the backpack upgrade. At this rate I have accumulated quite a lot of fish. I get level 1 farming, level 7 fishing from all the fishing I have been doing. And I sell tons of fish today. I can make 10,410 gold. What are we going to do with that? We are going to spend all that on potatoes. And the reason why I spend it all on potatoes, I get 214 potatoes, is because this is going to increase my farming level dramatically. Also, I'll be able to harvest all these before I purchase the strawberries. Now, it will be quite challenging to water all these crops, but I have lots of chubs that I got from fishing. I just have some gold chubs here. I also have iridium chubs and regular chubs inside a chest waiting for me. So I'm going to plant all these potatoes and I'm going to spend the next few days just watering. I get really lucky on day 7, I get a rainy day. The first set of potatoes are ready to go, so they were potatoes from getting mixed seeds from day 1. I get down into the mines as well to make some progress because I need to get my hands on the skull key so I can get into the Skull Cavern, because one of the challenges in this video is to get to floor 100 in the skull cavern. So I get down to floor 20, I get the steel small sword. It's not bad, it's a nice upgrade from the starter weapon. I'm going to cut down some trees here as well, because I need to accumulate a lot more wood. So wood and fibre are extremely important resources to make tons of money in spring, because we need those to make tea saplings, along with the spring forageables, of course, the spring wild seeds. So I'm still working on Caroline. Give her another daffodil there, she's happy with that. She says her garden is happy today. That's great, Caroline. Today is going to be a tough day. It didn't rain. I'm going to have to water all these crops with a regular watering can, but it will be worth it later on when I sell all these potatoes. So it takes a long time to water all these crops. While I'm watering the crops, I'm also putting copper ores into the furnace to get back copper bars, because I need Clint to upgrade some tools. So we're going to get Clint to upgrade our watering can to a copper watering can, and the reason why he can do this today is because we're going to get a rainy day tomorrow. And the reason why we need a copper watering can is because we are going to be watering a lot of crops in the spring. So while I'm waiting for Clint to upgrade the watering can, I'm going to go back down into the mines now. If I see copper, we're absolutely going to get that. Bug steak is real handy too. If you get 10 bug meat, you can convert that into a bug steak, which is really nice for health and energy. More importantly, energy though, because I'm running out of energy a lot, because most of it goes on watering. If I see huge copper clusters like this, I'll just put down a nice little cherry bomb, blow that up. And I'll do the same here for the iron ores. The cherry bomb is a magnificent bomb because it can one-shot every single node in the game. So on day number 9, some forageables have come to fruition. We're going to harvest all those, and we're going to convert those back into spring wild seeds. So I've got 60 wild seeds there now at the moment. I'll just replant those. So it does mean I will have to water more crops, but that's okay, because it will pay off when we get to the end of summer, when you see all the money that we're actually going to make. So this is the third attempt that I gave at doing the spring challenge, just so you all know. And the reason why this was such a good attempt is because I got very lucky on rainy days, and I felt like I got good RNG. So I get my copper watering can back off Clint. That means I can water the crops a lot more efficiently. I also give him the pickaxe to upgrade to a copper pickaxe. What I'm aiming for is a steel pickaxe, because a steel pickaxe only takes 2 swings to take a node out in the skull cavern. What's interesting actually is that a gold pickaxe also takes 2 swings, but an iridium pickaxe it just takes 1 swing to break open a regular node in the skull cavern. But the steel pickaxe will have to do us. So on the 11th, more forageables are good to go. We're going to harvest all these. Unfortunately, I will have to water all of these potato crops, but I do have the copper watering can, so it's not as bad as it looks. You know, with the copper watering can, I can get 3 tiles done every single charge, so it does save me a little bit of time. So we're going to do more fishing today, and if I get any ores out of the chest, we're going to absolutely take those. The reason why I'm doing so much fishing is because number 1, I get money, and number 2, if I get fishing level 10, I might be able to get the legend fish, which gives us about 10 or 11,000 gold. So day number 12, all the potatoes can finally be harvested. Look at all the farming levels we have gotten. This is going to push us right up to farming level 6. That means we can make quality sprinklers, and that's going to save us a lot of pain, because we can use the sprinklers in combination with the strawberries, meaning over time we won't have to spend every single day watering hundreds of strawberries. So I've got a nice 22,000 gold. Demetrius visits the farm, and I said I want mushrooms because mushrooms are far more profitable than the bats, because you can harvest the mushrooms every single day. So I got level ups today. Level 10 fishing, we're going to go with the fish sell for more money. I sold loads of fish today, 14,000 gold from all the accumulated fish. I purchased 371 strawberries, which is a huge amount of strawberries, and this was only made possible from doing tons of fishing and from purchasing tons of potatoes and selling those to make huge profits back. Great luck in the regular mines today. I got a huge copper cluster, and I got a nice iron ore cluster as well, so we get all those lovely iron ores. So I'm trying to make my way down now to the bottom of the mines as quickly as possible, because I need to get the gold ores to make gold bars so I can make quality sprinklers. I got down to floor 80, got the firewalker boots, but more importantly I can now farm gold, because we need to get those quality sprinklers put down as quickly as possible, because with the amount of strawberries we have, it takes almost a half day to actually water all those strawberries, so we don't have a whole lot of time left to do other things. So there's a huge priority at the moment on quality sprinklers. So we're on day number 15, we're going back into the mines. I got a strange bun from one of those brutes, which is really nice, and I'm not going to sell that. I'm actually going to keep that for energy and health. Sometimes these crabs can drop bombs, like the one I got there, and that comes in real handy too for saving energy when you're looking to farm tons of ores. So we're smelting tons of bars. We're blowing up more nodes. It's day 16, we're back in the mines again, because the priority right now is literally just watering the strawberries, go into the mines, try to get as much resources as possible. I get to start dropping floor 100, which was a welcome sight, because maximum energy means that we can be more efficient. We can get done more in the day. As we can see, I'm getting back lots of iron and gold bars, so I'm going to make my first set of quality sprinklers, just 4 at the moment. And I also got level 5 in mining. We're going to go with the miner, plus 1 ore per vein is an absolute no-brainer for us. So even though I just put down a couple of sprinklers there over time, it makes a huge difference. They're a huge time saver. As you can see, when I was planting the strawberries, I did so, with the tactic of implementing sprinklers into them every few days. So I left patches to put in the sprinklers. I got floor 110, I got the lovely space boots. We got combat level 5, we get the fighter perk, so we do more damage. Of course, the best defense is a good offense. More forageables have come to fruition, so we're going to harvest all these forageables. We're going to make more spring wild seeds, and then we will decide on if we will put down more spring wild seeds or not. And I actually do, because the sprinklers are already set up, so why not? This time, I'm not going further in the mines. I'm actually grinding out iron ores, because I need iron ores to make more quality sprinklers. I actually have lots of gold ore at the moment. So day number 19, more quality sprinklers have been put down from farming in the mines, so it's getting a lot easier to water all the strawberries. And as you can see, you've probably noticed that I'm in the mines a lot earlier now. I was able to get in there at about 2:30. So we now have a lot more time to spend in the mines to farm more resources. And I'm now trying to get down to floor 120 so I can get the skull key. There we go. So we now have the skull key. That means we can get into the skull cavern, so we can try to get our challenge done of getting to floor 100. Now it is going to be very challenging to get to floor 100 in spring, because we don't have a whole lot of resources behind us to trivialize a lot of the content Skull Cavern throws at us. So we're going to go to Willy today. We're going to buy an iridium rod. We're also going to buy a trap bobber, and we're also going to buy a trout soup and some bait, because we are going to pick a fight today with the legend of legends, the legend fish. So it took multiple attempts, but the trick here to catch us on a rainy day is to cancel out all other fish that bite onto your rod, and only go for the legendary fish, because it is quite rare, and sometimes you can end up going through 5 or 10 fish before you get an opportunity. We did catch it after a few attempts, and we sold it for lots of money along with other fish. So day number 21, the first harvest of strawberries have come into fruition. So we're going to harvest all these strawberries, and we are going to sell all these strawberries. Now if this was a 100-day challenge, I probably would have kept a lot of these strawberries, and I probably would have converted them into either a strawberry jelly or a strawberry wine, but because we're just doing a spring challenge, I just sold them for money, and that money will be put to use. So we're going to get another backpack upgrade, and that's the deluxe backpack, so that increases all of our inventory slots. We're also going to go to the lovely Clint and get him to upgrade our pickaxe to a steel pickaxe. We're also going to go back into the mines without a pickaxe, but we have bombs. So I'm just kind of spamming floor 20, going into floor 21. If there's some copper ores, I just blow them up. I purchased the lava katana because I have lots of money, and that is the best weapon you can get if you don't have a prismatic shard to get the galaxy sword before you go into the skull cavern. We finally got 2 hearts with Caroline, so she is going to give us a recipe called the tea sapling, and we now have tons of resources gathered to make loads of tea saplings. I spent a great deal of money, and I purchased 50 salads from Gus, which covers our healable items for the few skull cavern runs that we're going to do. I spend the rest of the day cutting down tons and tons of trees, because I need tons and tons of wood to make, you guessed it, tons and tons of tea saplings. As you can see, there isn't much fibre around, because I've already run around with the scythe and collected as much fibre as possible. So today I'm going to make loads of tea saplings, fibre, wood and any sort of wild seed will do the job. We're going to sell those 87 tea saplings to Pierre, that's 43,500 gold in the bag. We're going to talk to Morris, we're going to get the bus upgrade of course, so we can go to the desert. And the reason why we went to Georgia route was because it's easier to unlock upgrades rather than trying to find specific items. But I suppose you could still get to the desert easily in spring using the Georgia route. It'll be interesting to see how other Stardew Valley content creators do this challenge. I'm more of a Georgia person myself. So it's day number 23, we're almost finished spring. I got a couple of rubies in the mines, so I traded those in for nice spicy eels, and we're going to do a skull cavern run today. Now, we don't have super luck today, but we do have, I believe it's the second best luck that we got. I got a hole here which is really nice, went down 5 levels. These mummies are a bit of a pain, but I did come somewhat prepared, so if I do kill mummies I will drop cherry bombs to wipe those mummies out. They do drop miner's treats and they do drop cloth, which can be sold for a nice chunk of money, especially if you can accumulate lots of cloths. The mummies are always worth killing. The Skull Cavern is what you could call a self-sufficient cave. Most of the monsters in Skull Cavern drop items you can use. So before the day was finished, I went back to the desert trader here and I purchased more spicy eels, triple shot espressos, and more importantly, wart totems to the desert. That way I could start the Skull Cavern run at 6 o'clock in the morning instead of waiting for Pam at 10 o'clock. Those extra 4 hours are very important, especially if we want a chance to make it down to floor 100 before spring is finished. So this is the second Skull Cavern attempt, and on the second attempt we were very lucky. We blew open an iridium node and we got our first prismatic shard. That means we can upgrade our weapon from the lava katana to the galaxy sword. So before the day was out, we went back to the desert trader. We got a lot more diamonds, so we're going to get a lot more triple shot espressos. We're going to get more warp totems to the desert, just to get more power up items. I'm going to purchase a few regular bombs too from the quartz that I got. So what's happening here now is day 25. We're going to get the forageables. We also need to harvest the strawberries. So unfortunately we can't just warp off to the Skull Cavern today because money is still very important for the money challenge aspect of the game. I did however get 10,000 gold from Key because I got further than floor 25. So that was really nice. I did also go back to the desert and I traded in my prismatic shard for a lovely galaxy sword, and this is the strongest weapon we are going to get in spring. You can get stronger weapons if you go to Ginger Island, but this will have to do us for now of course. So we have 32,000 gold, we've got salads, we've got the galaxy sword, we have got spicy eels, triple shot espressos. We actually have a very good kit today to potentially get down to floor 100. I also got super lucky right there and got a lucky ring out of a crate. So I equipped that straight away because that gives a permanent +1 to luck, which is absolutely huge. I got another prismatic shard, which is really nice. I got a couple of treasure rooms as well. I got some iridium bars and we can sell those. They go for 1,000 gold a piece. If you have the blacksmithing perk, they go for 1,500 gold a piece. So you can actually make a nice living from selling iridium bars. We get level 10 farming. We'll just select the artisan profession. Artisan goods are worth 40% more. It doesn't really matter which one we pick since spring's almost over anyway. Level 9 mining, we can now make crystallariums. Unfortunately, we didn't get level 10 mining. If we did, I could have selected the blacksmithing perk and I could have got more money for those iridium bars. So it's day 26. We are giving the Skull Cavern another attempt. Can we get down to floor 100 today? Let's find out. So I just got a ladder right there. I'm on floor 16 at the moment. It's 9:40. So it's now 12:50. I got lucky with a couple of holes. I'm on floor 42. I also got a crystallarium out of a treasure room. So what I'm going to show now is I'm just going to show a huge combination of myself getting really lucky with holes, just to show you how fast I actually got down to floor 100 because I got super lucky. And I'll show you the treasure rooms I got as well. So it's 6:30, got a treasure room at floor 69 there, got an iridium sprinkler. When I got to floor 71, which was a few more floors, I got another treasure room and I got a dark cowboy hat, which is really nice because I don't actually have a hat at the moment. I was supposed to get the straw hat, you know, for that Easter event, but Abigail whooped my ass because I'm not great at that event. Floor 72 and I got another hole, super lucky. So I'm going to take that. and we got down 3 levels, which is very unlucky. But you know what? It's better than a ladder. Another hole, level 77, we got down 6 levels. Another hole on floor 88, we get down 5 levels. And we're going to plant a cherry bomb here. We're going to wipe out that serpent. No, we're not. We're going to ignore it because time is of the essence. We're on floor 98. We get 2 floors, down to floor 100. Main challenge completed. And the reward was 5 mega bombs. Lovely. So we got down to floor 100. Went back to the farm and I started smelting some iridium bars just to sell them, because they make lots of real nice money. Now they only sell for 1,000 gold a pop, but it's still nice because it's still 1,000 gold. So day 25, I spend the whole day in the mines just farming fibre because I want to make more tea saplings. I have the wood and I have tons of wild spring seeds from all the forageables. So I made tons of tea saplings by the end of day number 25, and I sold those along with everything else I had on the farm for a whopping total of 65,839 gold. And this concludes the spring challenge. I made 354,000 gold in total, and I had 187 gold in pocket ready to go for summer. So that is the spring challenge done, and hopefully this channel will reach other Stardew Valley content creators and they can also try this challenge. So I'm going to leave the video there. That concludes the GamerGar spring challenge. I hope you enjoyed the video. As per usual, I will upload the next Stardew Valley video within the next few days, so stay tuned for those. If you're looking to binge watch Stardew Valley content, then check out the tons of Stardew Valley videos that I have in my playlists. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.